5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today I'll be talking about another of the character within this game. And today's character is called Fragrance. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, before starting with this, I need to show you why what I've done here. So, basically speaking, Fragrance outperforms this A category here in terms of her support and active skill, not in terms of damage. For example, these are basically support slash active skill user, but their active skill range are very limited. And the reason why I call them support is because their overall damage output is about 800. This one is 800 and this one is about less than 700. Okay, so when it comes to the comparison of this one can do uh, active skill, and it can be activated anytime, any range, and it can do a lot more stuff. If you just check the video of this one, Nobunaga, then you will be able to know why I put this character in this S rank. But after today, I'll be putting this character in SS rank, and I'll need to put this character here in this place because in terms of range, this character called Fragrance has an incredible range. Okay, in terms of supporting the allies, and despite not being able to do a lot more damage compared to this one here, I still need to put this one in the upper ranking because her active skill and her passive skill outperforms these two and even this one. Okay, so let's talk about that. Okay, so first of all, if I were to use this character's overall weapon, let me show you of why this character is not the best in terms of shooting the enemies. For example, this and this. More magazine because the reload rate only lowers by 1 second, not good. Spread is spread control is very good for assault rifle, and ADS is very good for a sniper based rifle, which is why I had to select spread. Stringified damage is if you are not very good at the head, shooting at the head, then try to shoot for the body. Effective range is basically increasing the mid range overall damage output, and sprinting is not very good here. So after selecting all of these, I will be selecting this as well. So let's see what happens. The overall damage output should be about 805. Okay, let me try again. 805. So 805 is the overall maximum damage output. Now, in terms of the recoil, you can definitely see that by selecting this, the recoil is already very low, which is a very good thing. Okay, but because of the low overall damage output of this gun, I have to put this character below Nobunaga. Okay, this is point number one. Now, after selecting all of these, the overall question remains is, okay, what does this character's passive skill does? So the passive skill basically causes the ally to regenerate their HP just by being near them, and it has a range of 20 meters and a maximum 20-meter radius and a diameter of 40 meter. Okay, now what is the proof? The proof is if I were to re-enter this what should I call it, training zone, you will see that it automatically increases the allies HP. Okay, as you can see here, just by being near the allies, it is automatically doing a healing effect on the allies. Okay, now how can you further increase this? You can further increase this if you were to have the following effects, such as area of effect. So if you were to have area of effect, okay, and okay, let's see, first of all, let's unselect this and let's see what is the range. So see, this is the middle point, this is the middle point. Okay, from middle point to here it is a 20-meter distance. Okay, now if I were to use this here and then use my active skill again, then it becomes a 30-meter distance. So from 20 meters to 30 meters, or more like in terms of diameter from 40 to 60 diameters, which is a lot more increment. Okay, now because of this exact reason, this character is able to provide a large quantity of support for the allies for a very long, from a very long range. Okay, now if I were to activate all of these characters, awaken 3 and awaken 1, what will happen is it will constantly heal the ally. Okay, how? Look, it will constantly heal the ally and it will stay active unlimited. So if you are using this character, obviously the first thing that you must need to do is to make sure that when you are using this character, the first thing that you must need to make sure that you will eventually use the energy point to awaken the skill 3 or awaken skill 3. By doing this, it will constantly stay active. Okay, it will constantly stay active and it will stay active for a longer period of time. As a result, only when this character is killed, only then this will become unactivated. Okay, and what about this one? Fragrance skill now boost movement speed. It will last shorter time. So this is obviously far better than this one because it will give a lot more boost for to the ally, but overall it will stay active for a shorter period of time versus this one which will stay active for a longer period of time with a reduced effect, but you can reactivate the active skill again and again. Okay, so if you were to have this and this activated, then you can constantly heal the allies for a very longer period of time. Okay, or if you want to heal the allies a lot more, which is not going to be happening because this is already doing a lot more healing on her passive skill. So yeah, she is already outperforming her normal capability, but when you were to activate awaken 3, obviously it is going to be a lot more better. Now the overall question image is, okay, then how am I gonna select which one I should be selecting to get all of this benefit? First of all, when it comes to all of these, definitely select this. Okay, and then select this one, and then uh, you might want to select this and this. Okay, after you have selected all these 1, 2, 3 and 4, immediately go for this one and this one. First of all, try to activate this one and then this one. By doing all of this, okay, this character will be able to outperform to the point that what happened was I was constantly getting MVP with the lowest amount of damage output. Okay, majority of the time. For example, here as you can see, I was able to get low damage, but the overall score was higher. Okay, because I was doing a lot more support skill activation, which helped a lot of ally. Similar thing happened in this case as well. Okay, I was able to get a lot more kills. Sorry, not kills. I mean a lot less damage. Okay, like when compared to other, I got the lowest amount of damage but the highest amount of score due to healing the allies constantly. So if you are a bad aimer in this game, like your aim is very bad, then use fragrance to support your teammates. By doing this, you will be able to help your teammate get a lot more win than you would normally do. Okay, from this point of perspective, whenever you are using this character here, make sure that you are gonna be eventually activate the awaken skill 3 and this range of effect. By doing this, you will be able to make this character the most powerful support character within this game. Okay, so overall this is that. Now in terms of grenade, use the frag grenade for this character and the windstorm grenade to stop the pass, or maybe make sure that the enemy doesn't come near you, and you can definitely go for a smoke bomb to hide yourself. Okay, now overall, as you definitely saw that in terms of damage it is not actually that much good. So from that point of perspective, I suggest that you make sure that you maintain this character's overall, what should I call it, you need to make sure that you will maintain the overall uh, support of this character for longer period of time, and also make sure that you stay hidden from the enemy as much as possible. Your job when you use this character, your job is to make sure that this character is able to provide healing for the entire team. Do not use this character in terms of directly going towards the enemy and killing them. Don't go for that, okay? So this is the overall my conclusion for this character called Fragrance. Why I have put this character in S ranking and put Nobunaga in double S ranking. Okay, so this is the whole reason. And if you were to play the game using this information here, you will eventually come to a realization that you must need to use these two characters and these three characters here, and their ultimate skill and their passive skill are their active skill and passive skill are not that much good as much as compared to these two, okay, which is why they are in a lower ranking. So overall my conclusion is, when I use this character, is you might be thinking, okay, does this mean that I'm extremely bad at shooting at the enemy using this character? The answer is no. Look, I was in some places able to get MVP, but this MVP which I have gotten is because I'm a very good aimer. Okay, I was able to aim properly. Aiming properly and getting high amount of damage is not equivalent to saying that this character is good. If you are getting a lot more kills, it means your aiming and using the character efficiently is good. But in terms of actual mechanic of this game wise, I would definitely say that Fragrance is the best support, one of the best support in this game. Okay, so if you like this gameplay or me explaining on how this character works, okay, a re-evaluation, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of this type of topic on a regular basis. Thank you and see you again next time.